Hey, I'm Karen.
I'm Jamie. We are Adventures by the Miles. Today we are at Country Roads Axe Company, featuring West by God Cold Fire Pizza in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
In today's video, we'll be showing you around the restaurant, trying their famous fried pepperoni rolls, getting a giant pretzel and beer cheese, some onion rings, and the pistachio pesto pizza. So let's check out their menu. They have black diamond pies, and they put actual black diamonds next to the ones that are a West by God favorite. So these are all coal-fired pies. They've got, let's see, a pistachio pesto, which is what we're going to get, a caprese. We've gotten that before, that's good. The boggy bomb, which has pepperoni, bacon, sausage, and bacon jam. That's also a real popular one. At the bottom, they have the Thrillbilly Trio, where you can get a pizza, some wings, and some onion rings. Going on to the other page, they have appetizers. They have fried pepperoni rolls, which, as they state, is the official state food of West Virginia. So you definitely got to get some of those if you go in. Nachos, pork rinds, pretzel, pickle chips. There's some burgers and a chicken sandwich. They, of course, have wings with different sauces. There's a couple salads. And then they've got some desserts that are seasonal, so you just got to ask what they are.
So we ordered 3 appetizers, and interestingly enough, they all came out at the same time. The pretzels, the pepperoni rolls, and the onion rings. The one thing that was interesting to us was the giant pretzel. On top of it was a bunch of pork rinds. They were house made, I'm going with, because they were so fresh they were popping.
They were that because we were like, "What's that noise?" And we were like, "Oh, they're still popping." And freely admit, I am not a pork rind person. Usually they taste like styrofoam, but
But popping pork rinds got both of us to eat them. Neither one of
yeah,
us usually eat them.
I ate a handful of them, and they were actually really good. They had some good seasoning on them, and the beer cheese was amazing. You could taste that there was a little bit of beer in it with the cheese, and it. I mean, honestly, if you can put it on styrofoam and eat it, then it's great.
The giant pretzel was a good pretzel.
Yeah,
It was soft. It wasn't dried out or anything. It wasn't burnt. Had plenty of salt. Sometimes we get them, there's not enough salt. But like she said, the beer cheese was the winner of that appetizer.
pretty much. I would pour that beer cheese on darn near anything.
And then the fried pepperoni rolls. We did cut those first, but we had to let those cool down. They came out so hot. But it was a light crust or shell.
It was. It almost reminded me kind of like an egg roll wrapper thickness. It was really thin, which I'm glad. I mean, I didn't want anything doughy. It was just all cheese and pepperoni, and they were really good.
Because we've gotten pepperoni rolls other places, and they either reminded you of like for something store bought that was frozen, or it was really thick, almost like a burrito. And this was not. It was more like a croissant. It was really thin. And the pepperoni wasn't really that greasy, I didn't think. It was the right amount of greasy.
Yeah, and there was plenty of cheese in there.
It was really good. The pepperoni rolls were good. The pretzel was really good.
I can see why the pepperoni roll is the state food of West Virginia. I'm in.
But oddly, well, we'll find out what Karen thinks. The winner might have been the onion rings. We were surprised. It was a very light coating, and we just kept eating and eating the onion rings.
Yeah, they were almost like a tempura batter. They were. It was really thin. You could tell it was like batter dipped, and yeah, they were just so good. We just kept eating them, and I wouldn't have thought onion rings from a pizza place would be that great, but
Because we brought back pepperoni rolls. We took pepperoni rolls with us. We took about half the pretzel. And the onion rings, we ate most of them.
yeah, we ate almost all of them. If you go there, I recommend the Thrillbilly Trio if you're into wings. We wanted to try a couple other things, but the onion rings and the pizza, that was a really good match, shockingly.
And we went on a Sunday night, and they were not busy, but the service was really good. The guy came right over to us as soon as we walked in the door, sat us down, kept checking on us because we were taking him in to figure out what we wanted. So it was really good service. We got, like I said, all 3 appetizers came out together. The food was good. But I think the winner of everything was the pistachio pizza. That just blew me away, how great. We eat a lot of pizza, and this was some of the best pizza we've had probably in a year. It was amazing.
First thing is the crust is so thin. I mean, it's honestly just a way to get the toppings to your mouth, and that's fine. I kind of liked it, and it was coal fired, so it was kind of black on the bottom, but not burnt. just black the way it's supposed to be, had lots of bubbles in the crust.
As we show you in the video, like she said, it's not burnt. And a lot of times when we get pizza, even a little thicker than this, but still thin, they burn it. Especially in the middle. And it was just right. But everything came, like when he brought out the pizza, you could smell the pesto, you could smell the sausage, everything. Not one thing overpowered another. I didn't feel like it just all worked well together.
Yeah, it really did. I mean, you got the herbiness of the pesto and the cheese, and the sausage had the kind of that meaty, seasoned taste. And then over top all of it was just that dash of sweetness from the honey. It was, I can see why it's one of their favorite sellers.
I'm really glad we got that, because we'd gone there before, we'd gotten pizza. And I don't know, it just didn't stick with me that the pizza was that memorable. This one is really makes a mark. Like I said, it's some of the best pizza we've had in a while.
I have to say, I had previously said another company was my favorite, but I do believe West by God may now be my favorite pizza down here in Pigeon Forge.
I would definitely recommend, if you're in the Smoky Mountain area, to stop in West by God Pizza.
Yeah, and not only are you getting pizza, but you're getting a night out, because they have Country Roads Axe Company there, and you can throw axes. It's $30 per person for an hour, which doesn't seem that bad for axe throwing, honestly. So you can make a night of that, have some pizza. There's a beer wall with 24 taps, and they charge you by the ounce. So I'm not really a beer drinker, so at least I could try and see if there's anything I like. And if you are, you can make a flight or however you want to enjoy. So like if you liked this video, we'd love if you subscribed. It helps us grow and for us to know what you like.
And leave us a comment. What's your favorite kind of pizza? Coal-fired, deep dish, tavern style, or Detroit style?